Nigerian Diaspora Commission (NiDCOM) has warned Nigerians in the diaspora to prioritize investments in their home, and saying that the new policies of United States President Trump might get them into the next flights to Lagos or Abuja. Also, the commission lauded Nigerians in different countries for remitting over $90 billion in the last 5 years. Engineer Sule Yakubu, a top official of NiDCOM, spoke on behalf of Mrs. Abike Dabiri Erewa in BAUCHI on Monday at a one-day sensitization and advocacy program for promoting diaspora investment potential in northeast Nigeria. When you are with President Trump, you better be careful, because you could be on the next plane to Lagos or Abuja. So we need to remind them, we need to tell them that home is home. So please relax, speak and pass the message, she stated. You will never be the first class citizen in your country of destination, even if you stay there for 100 years. It is here, Nigeria, that they are first class citizens. So we have to tell them it's this message that home is home, and to develop Nigeria we need both those at home and those in the diaspora. As a government, we acknowledge the importance of the Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission as a gateway to diaspora ideas, knowledge, experience and expertise. Do you think, Barrister Okoro, do you think in this instance, would you stand with NiDCOM about the diasporans investing in Nigeria, considering the fact that Trump has signed the executive order of deporting illegal migrants?
Well, I would say yes and no. When you measure it in balance, the no will weigh heavier than my yes.
Okay.
Nobody should totally discard his country of origin. Home is home. In my place, they used to say, when you are outside, they pursue you, you run to your home. And your pursuers, knowing that you have run to your home, will be afraid to enter your home to do you anything. Now, concerning this, first and foremost, what were the reasons why people left their home to other people's home? These are the things we need to balance here. What were the reasons? Now, what were even the reasons why some multinational companies left in droves from this country? Some sold off their companies to Nigerians. Now, we used to have, if you cross Uniport Junction here, we used to have a very big multinational company that were, I mean, over thousands of people. I've forgotten the name. Wilbros, thank you, brother.
Okay.
Wilbros employed thousands of Nigerians. But where is Wilbros today? I don't want to know whether it was political or whatever. Wilbros left, or it was sold or whatever. I don't understand. I know a lot of people who were big boys then. Now, most of them are doing the Abuja jobs. Some of them are security men somewhere, being paid peanuts. Now, Nestle left Nigeria. NASCO biscuit, which was Cadbury, even UAC. What the other one, Glasgow Smith Line, the one that produced the pharmaceutical industry, just recently left. What were the reasons? You don't have the conducive environment to do business. So why should I invest where I will not make profit? You venture into business to make profit. That's the purpose of doing business.
Yes.
To make profit. And when you don't have steady power supply, and you use alternative means of power supply, which is your AG or the diesel. How much is the? How can you be using diesel to power your company for 30 days? And you still think that you can make profit? There are insecurity. Sometimes you don't even have adequate the technical know-how from there. That's why you hear they get expatriates. And these expatriates are people who finished from technical school. They are expatriates here who will supervise a master's degree holder in engineering. Somebody who has never passed through the 4 walls of a university. Over there, it becomes an expatriate in Nigeria. Becomes your head. It becomes your HOD to PhD engineer. So what are we talking about? Make the country conducive. People will not have this. I remember when people, my uncles, they finished schooling in US. Some of them came back here in Nigeria to do business, to work. And those of them that stayed over there now become lucky. Those of them that came back here started regretting
it.
Yeah, because you come back, things kept somersaulting. It's not getting better any day. Instead of getting better, it's getting worse. Subsequent governments keep making the economy worse, the political terrain worse, security worse. What can you talk about our education? You can imagine that people, when they want to give birth, they go and give birth in abroad, go to UK, go to America, Canada to give birth, so that they will have access to
automatic citizenship.
Why are they running away from a child in the womb? You started planning that he will never be a Nigerian. Is Nigeria good and they are planning such? Now, what do you call him? Trump has truncated that. I mean, make your place, make your home comfortable, make it attractive. You know, most times, I differ from when people say it is in the hands of all of us. I differ. Why do I say so? Chidima, the leader is actually responsible. It is the leadership you give to me, the template that you give to me.
Yeah, we is.
What happened in other Senate climes like Singapore? Leaders came up and said, no, we can't continue with this old system. They were determined to change this. You see, sometimes in those days that Nigeria used to have incessant coup d'etats, they will come, they give us reasons. It's because of corruption. When they enter, they do the worst. We have the history. From 1983, when I started hearing about coup d'etats in Nigeria, at least I was in primary school then, or even secondary school. It has never been better. This one come, his own brother will push him out, come and eat his own.
It's all like this.
There is no good agenda. Some of them have even ruled us twice as a military head of state and a president as a civilian. They have transformed themselves, yet nothing good comes out of them, because most of them lack the idea. What is just vendetta. They have plans of, let me settle my people, my region, who have been marginalized for so long. It's my own turn. That idea of it's my own turn is national cake. Let me take my own cake. I'm the one dividing the national cake now. Let me take my larger part. They end up, but I don't want to mention that. If I want to, I will tell you that starting from Buhari and all the rest, it was just wasted years. We thought that Buhari would have helped this country, owing to the fact that when he was there as the head of state in the military, he introduced certain policies that people thought were helpful then.
Okay.
There was discipline. Corruption was depleted to almost a zero level. and all the rest. You know, people comported themselves then, and we never knew he was not brain behind that, because when he was not given the chance legitimately,
he did not do
he
anything.
couldn't perform.
So it's more like Nigerians really want to invest in the country, but we should see what we are investing in, working out
be
very well.
At loss.
Thank you so much in that. Let me hear from Mr. Aminu, please. I'd love to get your thoughts on this.
Thank you very much. I know the major problem we have in Nigeria today is governance. Now, why I'm saying this is that the environment is not too conducive for investors. That is why you see Nigerians going abroad to invest. Nigerians going abroad to live because of the environment. It is conducive. When you put in your 5 naira, you know that you're making profit of 2 naira, and that 2 naira you see it at the end of the day, after, you know, the profit. Not like Nigeria, like my barrister earlier said, the taxation and all that is high. You know, now one of the things investors look is power. How is the power condition in Nigeria today? We want to invest, bringing industry where they will be buying diesels at this cost they buy. What are you producing? How much is your profit? How much are you using for logistics? All those things people need to check.